Welcome tonight on In the Studio with Sonny. It's Loudmouth Radio coming live to you, broadcasting from the Metro Atlanta area. How's everybody doing this evening? It's a little rainy in the Atlanta area. We're excited, though. We don't let the rain stop us from doing anything that we desire and want to have and do. I hope our listening audience is having a fantastic day. It's your host, Sonny, coming to you live. This is an exciting Wednesday night. I hope that everyone has had a fantastic day and that you have not allowed the clouds at this point to interrupt what you need to do this evening. It's a perfect time to get comfy and cozy, have dinner, relax, listen to Loudmouth Radio for the next 90 minutes, and have a great, awesome feeling from the joy and the sounds that you'll hear tonight on loudmouthradio.com. This actual show is being fed via internet at blogtalkradio.com/loudmouthradio. For all our people that are in social media, that's tweeting and Facebooking, and you're listening to us from the social network areas, make sure you tweet us at Loudmouth, LOUDDMOUTH, and use the hash mark in the studio. All right? We want to also thank our Facebook listeners. If you're on Facebook, please like our page, facebook.com/loudmouthonline. And don't forget, Loudmouth is with 2 Ds. Awesome. We're going to have a great show tonight, just like we do every other night, you know. I'm a host tonight, but I'm always got my producer hat on, so I just want to take this time to thank my listeners that have been supporting all of our shows. We have some awesome shows each and every week. Monday nights, my guy, Roderick Watkins, he's doing this thing on the Universal Mind. All of our shows air at 8 p.m. Tuesday night, we have The Bare Truth, Love, Life, Sex, and Flowers with Miss Jazzy Jones. I want to make sure that you also know that In the Studio is at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. And Thursday nights, Night Talk Live with J.L. King. That's going down each and every week on loudmouthradio.com. And we're getting ready for our new host that's going to be coming in on the airwaves with us soon. And she's going to be doing Sounds Underground, which is Miss Sadiqa Blue. That's my partner. You're going to eventually introduce and meet her on air with us. We're excited about the development of things. And right now we're doing 4 days a week, which is a lot, man. It takes a lot. We're internet radio, but what people don't realize is that, you know, I'm doing program, as a program director / producer, and, you know, my hosts, they all are basically fulfilling that program development as well, because I allow them to make sure that they have good context of freedom to be creative. So they actually work very hard on picking topics, you know, getting their guests in line, and really pushing for our audience to have a great listening cast, you know, and having our guests be featured. And it gives them an opportunity to push their brands out, their business, whatever they're into, organizations, their causes, their loves, their hates. We put it all out. So if you're listening to us now, you can call in 347-826-7520. You know, tonight is going to be ultimately so fantastic and funny. We're on the air live, like I said, on loudmouthradio.com. But I definitely want to introduce you to, you know, ask you to come into our studio line, 347-826-7520. This episode tonight, we want to thank our actual media partners who are our advertisers. They have their own businesses in different areas. So I want to make sure I always give time and share recognition of them being a part of Loudmouth Radio as a media family. AtlantaCarFinders.com specialize in providing you a referral source to help you get connected to a good vehicle. You can find them online at AtlantaCarFinders.com. Also, Fletcher & Sons Auto Repair, too, bringing the best of auto repair for foreign and domestic vehicles. Make sure you connect with them. They're right in the heart of Jonesboro, Georgia, at 7363 Terre Boulevard in Jonesboro, and their number for contact, 770-471-0116. And I'll tell you what, if you're a business owner, you need to have your business literature printed. You need to get some business cards. You know, these are the things that are necessities. If you own a business, you got to have these types of things. You know what I mean? So no other than Digimo Printing. They've been awesome. They provided us with a great theme flyer for each one of our shows. You can see them online at loudmouth.com and literally see just the format of creativity in your own eyesight. You can see it for yourself. So you can actually touch them and check them out on digimoprinting.com. That's DIGIMO printing.com. And you can reach them at 770-406-2996. And I know if y'all been listening to me, I do talk fast sometimes. It's just the excitement in my voice, the momentum in my heart, and the eagerness to make sure that we're having a great show. So tonight, we're going to have some laughter. We're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to really get it in. I got multitudes of voices that's going to be blessing the line tonight. So if you want to get it in and talk to us, you know, your host, Sonny, I'm here tonight. Our guests will be on air, and as they're coming on, they'll introduce themselves as well. Let them know what they got going on, how to find them, how to connect with them. So make sure you do so. Make sure you're paying attention and listening. Got your radio turned up on your phone, okay? Because, hey, we could be heard through your phone, on your PC, and each one of our shows after 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is available for download. So if you are, trying to connect with us, and you sometimes don't always get an opportunity to speak with us on air, you still can tune into the show, okay? For all my people that's tweeting and following me and stuff like that, you want to get involved in things like that, I hope that you're actually listening to our show. You know, it's all about, blessing each other. You know, we're all a network infused. We're only 6 degrees of separation. There's not a real distance in the world. We're all energy. So I think it's important that you make sure that you're in tune with us. I want to make sure that everybody knows that you can find us at loudmouthradio.com. So that's LOUDDMOUTH radio.com. I'm going to talk about some hot topics. There's some things that's been going on. I think it's important that, you keep abreast of things. Hell, you might be able to tell me something I don't know about. So I'm going to ask you to share your thoughts in regards to this. The topic tonight, I think, is going to touch some people that can relate to having circumstances where you've had to speak in front of a crowd. And because of that, you've had instances where you may kind of have a moment where you kind of nut up. So we're going to elaborate on that topic and everything tonight. And I have a special correspondent that's going to tune in. I'm going to introduce the world to her as well tonight. So we're just going to have a good time. Now, before I get into my heavier stuff, I'm going to go ahead and kind of give you a little bit of a introduction to our sponsors, give you a little bit of insight about their promotions that they're doing, okay? So if you just bear with me for a second, I'm going to introduce you a little bit about some services that we got to offer.
Just go.
If your car is sounding like this, it sounds like you might be in trouble. You might want to contact Fletcher & Sons Auto 2 Repair of Jonesboro, Georgia, located at 7363 Terra Boulevard. Contact them today. The summer's coming in. It's going to get hot. You don't want to be riding in a hot car. Contact them today. Take advantage of a $75 offer to have your AC checked, charged, fused, and pumped. That's going to give you an opportunity to make sure you got enough Freon, make sure you don't have any leaks. That's what it is. You don't want to be around here because Atlanta gets hot. Man, anybody listening? Have you been in Atlanta in the heat of the summer? That thing will have you could fry egg on the roof of your car. It gets that hot here at times. We're going to pray and hope that this summer is going to be a little bit mild-mannered. But as you can tell, we've had some interesting things going on, so I can't say that may or may not happen. For my business owners and people that's trying to make a little brand of themselves, give a Digimo Printing. They're offering our listeners the opportunity to get 250 business cards for $25. That's an excellent opportunity to get something affordable. Vista Print is an option, man, but I'm going to tell you like this. If your car look like everybody else's, how are people going to be able to differentiate who you are? I'm just asking, Loudmouth Radio was developed off a platform. My company, Loudmouth itself, was started with internet marketing, brand development. So what this means, what am I saying, people? Make yourself stand out. Take the time, invest in you. You can't expect for people to pay and patron your business and you're not making the investment in your own business. It just doesn't add up. So make sure you get something done that's going to make people remember you, allow you to stand out. If you don't know what our logo looks like, trust me, you see it one time, you'll remember. And believe it or not, for those who have not physically met me, that logo is actually my physical smile. If you check out our pictures and stuff on loudmouth.com, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, you'll see what I'm talking about. So make yourself stand out. Also take advantage of another promotion that they're doing for us, flyers. How often do you go to networking events? How often do you go to the grocery store? How often are you at the gas station? We walk past people all the time. Make sure you have some flyers on hand, man. Contact Digimon, get 1,000 flyers, plus you're going to get 10 11 by 17 posters free to complement your flyer for $80. Now, the business cards and the flyers, very important. Now, design fee will be a little bit extra. You contact them about what you want, especially if you're trying to send them some kind of crazy-looking file that's not a good representation of your business. He'll hook you up. Just remember to let them know, Loudmouth Radio, you heard it here, you heard it live, and this is how you get those great promotions through us. So we just want to thank, that's our little sponsor break. We want to make sure our sponsors get their attention that's well-deserved. Now, let's talk about some things that's been going on in the media. You know, I hate to say this, that, you know, the Jackson family has already been impacted over the last few years, you know, with the death of Michael Jackson. Latoya Jackson got her TV show going on. She, you know, props to her, shouts out to her. She got on doing, you know, Latoya, and she's bringing her own little self out of her own little shell, and I think it's awesome. Janet, of course, done had another birthday. She done came up and met her nice little billionaire. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't Miss Jackson if you're nasty like she used to be. But that's okay, too. But today, you know, it's been put out in the media. Paris, you know, unfortunately, this baby has had some things that's been going on. You know, first of all, you're a teenager. That's enough. But it's come to be said that she's had a actual option of, a situation where she's dealt with possible suicide. So we want to lift her up, pray for her, and hopefully she'll, you know, turn that corner and let her know that, you know, the world is going to have things that are always constantly come at you, but we're stronger than that, and we can prosper and persevere through things, and that whatever it is that's going on in that baby's heart, that she'll be able to move past that and move on. You know what I mean? Okay, great. So how about this? You all remember like about 2 weeks ago? It's been over 2 weeks ago. Y'all can't sit here and tell me this lie. I played. The Powerball escalated, got huge. Okay, there's already a bunch of states involved in the Powerball. You know, they just keep adding states like every other week. So you wonder why the jackpot is rising so fast. That is because there's so many cities and states that's involved into this thing. So the pot done grew up to where it was over $600 million. So people been waiting. One ticket, Zephyr Hills, Florida. You know, I used to live in the Tampa Bay area, so I had to start getting on the phone and be like, yo, I just wanted to see if people was going to answer their phone. You know, that's the first thing they'll do. They'll start, phone number done change. You start getting those, you're like, I just talked to her yesterday. Those are the signs. You know what I'm saying? Those are the signs you start to see. There was a possibility maybe she won this thing. Well, long and behold, a sweet little 80-plus-year-old woman in Zephyr Hills came to surface with her son and a financial advisor in Tallahassee, claiming the winnings of the ticket. For all you folks, and this is the thing, Zephyr Hills is a small little area, small little city. You can snap your fingers, walk in and out, right? So pretty much the natives say, ain't nothing going on up in here we ain't going to know about. So you know what started happening, right? Ticket went in, the numbers were broadcasted, and Mama said, whoop, oh, God, I can't go to bingo tomorrow. They going to know. So you know she got real quiet, sat still. She probably stopped crocheting. But what I tell you is this, that she was really diligent about making sure she had a financial advisor. So for all my people that love to play the lottery, I'm going to tell you, I got a family, they play, honey. They play. They'll play a lot. Man, when I tell you they'll play the lottery first before they get up and go to the bathroom, it's just serious. So, folks, you know, my suggestion to you is don't give up. There's opportunities. I don't know why it is. It always seems like the old people, they be hitting, you know. I just said, I'm going to just try to start asking old people randomly when I see them in the grocery store, hey, honey, you got some numbers you want to give me? Because, hell, I'll call. I say, give me your phone number, sugar. I'll call you when we hit. Because these old people, I don't know. What do you think it is? Combination locks? Social Security numbers? What you think they playing? Because they be hitting. Y'all know I ain't lying, people. Y'all know I ain't lying. You know for a fact that 9 times out of 10, every time somebody hit, they over 50, over 60. Be 2 steps away from it. I ain't said it now, but 2 steps away from it. I guess, does it mean you think her Social Security benefits going to stop? I don't know. These are just my thoughts. But, y'all, we want to hear your voice. Call in 347-826-7520. We're just having our daily talks here in the studio, our little entertainment tidbits and little moments of the hot topics of what's going on in the city near you. Now, I don't know about you guys, but, Thursday we were broadcasting when we first started Night Talk Live. We started to initially start this thing at 10 o'clock, and then Scandal really was an issue. So, we brought our broadcast back at 8 o'clock. All our shows broadcast at 8. I don't know, anybody else having withdrawals, Scandal withdrawals? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can go online. We can go to Netflix or ABC or something, and watch some shows. But anybody else having withdrawals, man, I'll be looking at the date, looking at the time, trying to figure out, ain't no more Scandal. So it's like, dang. I just say, hey, if you like me, man, I caught up on season 1 by going to Netflix and caught up on that thing, man, and I was saliving at the throat every time a new Scandal episode was ending. So, Scandal, props to Shonda Rhimes, she done brought network TV back on that. But, hey, that's just on Thursday nights. So I don't know about anybody else in Scandal. I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? They was having Scandal parties, Scandal paraphernalia. Y'all going to look up. Kerry Washington going to be on Loudmouth Radio. I bet y'all be tuning in then, won't you? Hey, that's what's up. We are broadcasting live via internet, loudmouthradio.com. We have our chat open online. If you're going to tweet to us, make sure you put that Twitter handle and use Loudmouth with 2 Ds on there. Tweet so we can talk about some stuff. Tonight we're going to really have a great time. We're going to be talking about stage fright. And tonight I'm going to have some comics on here that's going to talk and give y'all the real deal on their feelings on this thing. And I'm like, you know what? I remember some times and moments when you could probably feel a little uncomfortable and you got a bunch of people looking at you and then you be wanting to start hitting little crickets and shit behind your ears. Okay, just wondering, anybody else feel that way? But we are excited to be on Loudmouth Radio. Tonight I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to challenge you guys, if you're brave enough to share some experiences you may have had where you've had to get up and do some public speaking or something like that and just froze. It happens, and you'd be surprised. You got people who sing professionally, get up on the mic, can't blow a note. What do you think that whole circumstance, what do you think that's triggered from? If you've had this experience, we want to hear what you got to say, 347-826-7520. Now, I think that it's important that everybody understands that this situation happens to everyone. Nobody's, obsolete from the situation of being nervous. Hopefully, even with my radio show, I broadcast every week. My hosts, they have their shows. I'm on the studio panel with the switchboard looking at things, and I get excited. I get anxious. I get, a little bit of nervousness. We had Coco Brown, the comedian and actress Coco Brown, on the show a couple weeks ago, and she made a very good statement talking about, you never just feel like you've arrived. And it's like when you lose sight of the fact that your success and you're accomplishing things, you never want to get to a point of arrogancy where you just feel like, okay, I made it. Because when that happens, you can start losing sight of things. You know what I mean? I've seen that Justin Bieber's had a lot of press and things of that nature in regards to different issues and stuff going on, from him to his security. He had a incident where Keyshawn Johnson, that used to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they both live in the same complex, and Brother Man had his little Ferrari, and he just zoomed past them, and they said, Justin, we need you to slow down, bro. This is a neighborhood. We got children in the area. You're doing 85 in a Ferrari. We need you to slow down, bro. So, my whole thing is stay humble. Don't lose sight of yourself. Don't get to a point where you forget what you're doing, and that at any given moment, anything in the shift can change. A shift can happen in the air, so make sure you keep that on the lid. You know what I mean? Now we're getting ready to bring in our guest very shortly this evening, and we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. So if you're on Facebook, you want to post something, you want to talk to us, go to facebook.com/loudmouthonline. You like our page, what you'll see is loudmouth.com there. You'll be able to go ahead and post whatever you want to post. We'll see your messages. We'll see your statements. We'll talk about what you got on your mind. If you're on Twitter, make sure you're tweeting us at loudmouth, LOUDDMOUTH. And if you're going to also, if you're familiar with the hashtag, that's the little number sign, go ahead and put in the studio behind that so we know that you're actually talking in regards to our show tonight. Shouts out again to, I call them my media family extended, Oprah, Tyler Perry, they're doing their thing. Have and the Have-Nots has been doing exceptionally well. Like I did never doubt it. But, of course, that's how, Hollywood and society looks at things a little different sometimes or sideways. But they're doing excellent with their new shows, Love Thy Neighbor, the Have and the Have-Nots. Have you been tuning in? Make sure you do. They're on tonight. They're on Tuesday nights. Great shows, good air fresh shows to be able to see some refreshed comedy and drama. And Tyler's doing some things differently, so we just want to, extend to him a awesome thumbs up for doing the work. I know Oprah's feeling like, whoo, thank you, Lord. They tried to doubt me. Everything you do, everything been done to me, already been done to you. Okay, I said it. Yeah, I said it. You heard me? All right, y'all, we're going to take a quick little song break here, and when we come back, we're going to start getting into our topic. And we hopefully will touch something that maybe may give you a little thought and a little insight, give you a little thought of freshness in regards to maybe if you had this situation or incident where you had stage fright. So with that being said, we're going to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Your love is like cocoa butter on my heart. Your touch is like cocoa butter on my heart. Oh, your kiss is like cocoa butter on my heart. Oh boy, you are like cocoa butter on my heart. My heart was bruised. That's what happens when you use it. Ran into someone that turned it all black and blue. It's been that way for so long, the sight became familiar. And then your love came in just like a natural healer. You got a way of making it all okay. You make it okay. Your love is like cocoa butter on my heart. Oh, your touch is like cocoa butter on my heart. Oh, your kiss is like cocoa butter on my heart. Oh, boy, you are like cocoa butter on my heart. I show you my burns. You show me lessons learned. I show you my scars. You show me work so hard. I show you a blemish. You show me God's not finished. With every imperfection, you show me a blessing. You got a way of making it all okay. You make it okay. Cocoa butter on my heart. Oh, your love is like cocoa butter on my heart. Oh, your kiss is like cocoa butter on my heart. Oh, boy, you are like.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to In the Studio with Sonny. That's the new single, Cocoa Butter, NDRE. You know what, one of my hosts listening in, she said, yeah, you love playing that song? Like, that's my girl, man. India and I went to school together. It's an awesome single. I like the song. It's rich. It's sexy. So I play it. I can care what they want to say about it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna admit, okay, I had a Mountain Dew before I got on air. And this is like this new Mountain Dew. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's called Kickstart. And it's a Mountain Dew mixed with the orange citrus. It's an energizing orange citrus, and it's made with they say it's made with just the right amount of kick. So it's like 5% juice, and then it says caffeine. So you already know the caffeine is probably 5,000 in here. Anytime you see something that say caffeine ain't got no number on it, they don't put some injection fuel in here. I'm gonna just tell y'all that. Right. So if y'all notice, if I'm just like, this is the reason why I had a Mountain Dew Kickstart. Yeah, I admitted it. All right, and we just want to thank our sponsors tonight, AtlantaCarFinders.com, Digimo Printing, and Fletcher's and Sons Auto Tool Repair. And also we want to make sure that we interject our other media partner and announce on air to make sure that if you have a birthday coming up this week, take advantage of our opportunity at Frank Ski's right in the heart of Buckhead. And you might want to try to get on this as soon as possible. It was announced to us yesterday. Today is Wednesday. People act fast, people. So I'm going to tell you this. If your birthday is this weekend, you might want to go ahead and jump on this. You want to contact Janet at frankskis.com. Frank Ski is giving away 10 VIP sections, champagne, and a guest list. So if you got a birthday and you can prove it, don't be over there trying to, make up some documents and stuff like that, because they will, they're going to check it. Especially if you messed around, put your birthday wrong, and then you end up being under 21, you're going to screw yourself. So you might want to be honest. Get somebody who real birthday is this weekend as of legal age that can go and party at Frank Ski's, okay? So that's what's going on. So contact Janet. You want to send her an email at Frank Skis, FrankSkis.com. All right, wonderful. Everybody's back in the studio with Sonny, and we're talking about stage fright, and we're going to have some comics coming up in this thing. And speaking of which, I'm going to introduce my special correspondent tonight. I'm going to bring her on air, and she goes by the name of Julie Osborne with Joe, which stands for Julie Osborne Entertainment. Jules, you on the line?
Yeah, I'm on the line. I'm laughing at you, son.
What's happening?
I want to know why you drinking liquid crack and apple juice.
I'm just saying, dog. Let me tell you something. Look here. I went to Walmart. The rain was. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna share this with my family because I'm transparent like that, Jules. Let me tell y'all. I went to go meet one of my clients. Right? He said, "Well, I'm close to Walmart," so I pulled over to the Walmart. We're in the middle of the parking lot, dog. And my window was down, my driver's window, right? Dude. So we got out of the car. We talking. And I was right. You know how Walmart got the gas station pumps? And they got the, and the stuff be outside. They have the drink machines, all the little stuff be outside in the road. So I walked over there. I had no intention. I didn't even know about the drink. You heard me talking about the drink, right? Well, I'm going to tell you what happened. So walked on over there, right? I was going to get some change because it's change. We actually looked like we was doing a drug deal, but we wasn't. I'm just telling you. So I walked over there to go get some change. And so I looked to the machine, to the right, and then it was like these Mountain Dews up there. And I was like, I saw another Mountain Dew can. I was like, dang, this thing looked kind of cute. It was orange. It was, kind of like looking at me and like it was waving and whatnot. So I looked. I was like, dang, what's this? So I was like, this kind of interesting. So I went on ahead and bought it. I was like, well, I'll take a chance. You never know how something's going to taste. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm going to give Mountain Dew a little bit of play. Because I really wanted a Mountain Dew, but I saw the Mountain Dew with a twist, so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get that Mountain Dew. Dude, I walked up, went on ahead, shopped out. So I started drinking this thing, went back to the car, Jules. How about my car wouldn't start? So then I went ahead, took the can, hit it on the battery, because what happened, the cable battery had came up. Like, the little part that be holding on to the positive and the negative?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? That had came up. Yeah, so I couldn't start. Like, the car wouldn't start. And then it was raining, so the rain was coming in the window. And then, my client, he a mechanic, so he had let up the thing. He went up under there. He was like, I need something to hit it back. So I gave him the can. So he took the can, hit it back down till my car started. So then I started drinking it. So it's like it just not hit me. Can you tell?
Sonny, I want your viewers to know that you cannot buy sodas from your crack dealer. You cannot do that.
I'm just saying, but wait a minute. And I had real coffee. I had drunk some real coffee, and then I forgot I bought this, so I drank this too, and it was good.
This is a public service announcement, folks. Do not buy soda pop. You went to Wawa to get you a cold pop. That's what happens when you go to Wawa to get you a cold pop.
I forgot pop. I'll be saying, man, I went home and they be saying pop, and I'll be like, what? And I say soda. They be trying to give me some Arm & Hammer. You see how that kind of bullshit be going on? You know, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here.
While you take a minute to breathe, I want to thank you for having me on the show. But I have been getting hits from all types of comedians that said they have gotten online. So you got a lot of folks waiting to talk to you.
Well, they got to call in, man. Let me tell them the studio number. It's 347. Huh?
Tell them the number.
347-826-7520. That's the number to call in, man. Jules, so let's get back to you for a second, Jules. My homie, you've been doing your thing. You do a show at MSR, which is my sister's room in the Metro Atlanta area, one of the oldest established lesbian bars that's still doing their thing in Atlanta. Shouts out to MSR. Shouts out to Jewel Osborne Entertainment. Tell them about yourself, babe.
Yes, I've been doing the comedy shows at MSR for like the last year and a half. So the focus is to provide comedy shows comedy shows and entertainment to the LGBT community. But the cool part about it is that I've had a host of straight comedians that come out, perform for the gay folks. The crowd is typically, gay, but mostly, lesbians. However, the comedians are typically straight, and they love coming to perform for the ladies. We've been having some men that have been coming out to support, the events. But I just really, people got to come out, man. It's just a good place to laugh, get your eat on, get some cocktails, good music, just a laid-back atmosphere. And what I love about it is that the comedians are so diverse. We have white folks, black folks, straight folks, gay folks, just all kind of crazy folks just making you laugh. And
yeah, man, I came out, Jazz and I, we came out, and we saw you, we saw Sue Ryerson. I think Sue's going to join us on the call tonight, too. That night we were at
Sue was taking a nap. Sue is old, and she's probably taking a damn nap.
Don't talk about my dog, man. Sue, normally Sue calls in and listens into our show. She's a faithful listener. Now, if she ain't take a nap earlier, she might be asleep like shit. Now, Sue, you are listening to this. Jules threw you under the bus first. I'm just saying that now.
Yeah, because she gonna get me when she calls in. She gonna get me when she calls in. No, ma'am.
Heck yeah, Sue that's my dog. Sue old school, boy. She had them jokes. You have to be sitting there. You better be paying attention and listening and thinking, because damn it, man, they'll be like, whoop, did you catch that? Yeah, I called you. You better stay with it. Man, we got the lines are lighting up, man. I don't know. I don't even know who I want to bring in first. Everybody's sticking. Okay, if you're on the studio line.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, babe. I was just going to say, if you're on the studio line and you want to talk to us, hit the number 1 on your keypad. Go ahead, Jules.
Yeah, I was just going to say real quick, that's actually how I started the whole Julie Osborne Entertainment. I was out doing some open mics, and the stage fright was intensified for me because, I was performing in an environment that was, predominantly straight. And so I was really, my stage fright was just on 10,000, because I said the worst thing that could happen is that somebody's going to call me, dyke lesbian, or call me out on stage. And so I was more worried about that than I was just my set and just telling jokes. And then what I started to realize is that no matter what your gender is, what your background is, who you are, all the comedians that go up on stage, that stage fright is there because there's a need and desire not only to be funny, but to be, liked and appreciated by the audience.
Of course.
There's nothing worse than having a craft that you're working on and a desire to do something, and, the fear or the fright, gets in the way. So I knew that if I had my own, something that I own my own, I can create the energy and the pulse of the room. And so it really sets the pace for people to come and hear comedy and not feel like they're going to be attacked, and also for the comedians to come and tell their jokes and feel safe to be vulnerable on stage. So,
right, and know they got a safe place to be.
Yes, that's awesome. Really important when you are, fairly new to the game, and I'm still fairly new. I'm just, I'm really about to get out there.
How long you been at MSR now?
I've been at MSR for a year and a half. And I got a shout-out to Jen Chase and Jamie Atlanta for supporting me and the entire crew at MSR. I mean, it's really cool because I have the comedians come up to me and they love performing at MSR because no matter if you have an urban kind of style of comedy or if you have this, whatever type of your style is. If you have the joke, punchline, joke, and all that, whatever the style is, they all enjoy coming there because people just want to hear jokes, man. They just want to laugh. They just want to have a good time.
That's what's up, and this is what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and start bringing in some of our folks. I got people sending messages on Facebook and on Twitter. I'm trying to get everything in together. Let me see. We got quite a few people here. Let's bring some hands up in here. And let's see. I'm gonna bring a few people in at a time. And listen, guys, if y'all bring you in, try to minimize the background noise behind you because somebody right now breaking in somebody's damn car. You hear that? Somebody breaking in somebody's shit. Don't be calling in on the show, man, or breaking into somebody's car at the same time. What the hell?
Yo, man, we know how to multitask. We structured artists, baby.
I'm so sorry. We can't go out there no more. Okay.
Oh, my God. Is this Gina?
Hello. First of all, yes, this is Gina, and y'all judging me because I'm at work sneaking in the back, trying to go out the back door and talk to y'all, and the alarm goes off on me.
You done set the alarm off. They think they get robbed. What kind
I done set the alarm off. I at work at Friday. Look, she can't even fix the door because I messed up. Trying to call y'all.
God.
Well, hello.
Welcome to the show, Gina. Who else are on made live? It's like 3 or 4 other people that's right here with us. Who else is on the live with us now?
I don't know. This is AK. Can you hear me?
What's up, AK? Welcome to In the Studio with Sonny. Who else on the line with us?
Katrina.
Hi, this is Katrina.
Yeah,
hey, Katrina.
Katrina sounds happy than a mug.
Oh, my God. And then
Katrina is happy.
Oh, ain't she happy? So like she has some mountains with me.
Did you hit one?
What's up, Katrina? Let me see who else we got here. Welcome to In the Studio with Sonny. You live?
I think Kelly's here too.
Hello? Hey, who's that?
Oh. Yeah, that's Kelly. I'm too close to Kelly, so I'm gonna move away from her.
It sounds like they dropped the phone when the police came.
Who was that that just came in on the line? Somebody said they was close to Kelly, and it was a male voice.
Yeah.
That's me. Me and Kelly are at the same show, but you just gonna hear us back and forth. It's gonna just sound crazy. I'm moving away.
Okay, is this AK? Yeah. Yes.
Well, y'all have to hold on for me because Table 73 need their drink.
Oh, hell. Can I tell y'all something? We got comedian Gina G on the air. This crazy fool. Go to her shows, leave work in her Friday's uniform, come and do a set and leave. You know what I'm saying? I just want to tell y'all that.
Sonny. Yes. Hey, you want to throw some questions at Kelly because she's got a set to do on stage here soon, and she wanted to hop on and represent the Caucasian folks.
Hold on for me.
Actually, I'm waiting to get on stage, so I'm going to have to leave probably about the next 10 minutes also. But
well, Kelly, come on, share a little insight with us. What's going on?
Sure.
Have you had a very personal experience with stage fright?
Very personal experience. I absolutely have. Sometimes when you're waiting to go up and the show's going very well, that can be extremely intimidating. And then when you are waiting on a show where everyone's bombing, that can also be, or that there's a lot of hecklers. That's probably the situation I have most stage fright.
Gotcha. And, you made a very good point. Being on stage and waiting, that alone kind of plays with your nerves, as it is.
It does. Because
so how long have you been doing comedy, Kelly?
Well, I've been doing comedy for a little over 4 years. I did improv for 3, and I've been doing stand-up for the last 15 months.
That's what's up. Now, where do you perform at?
I perform in any room I can get into in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, so you're Atlanta-based. Where are you from originally?
Yes. I grew up in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, Duval. Okay.
Yeah, Duval County.
That's right. So, Kelly, that is awesome. So, how can we find you? You on Facebook, Twitter?
Yes, I'm on Facebook, Kelly Stillman. I'm on Twitter. It's Aggressive Girl. Like I said, I go up all over Atlanta, any room I can get into.
Awesome. Well, Kelly, thank you so much in regards to that. So you got a set. Where are you performing at tonight?
Tonight I'm doing 2 back-to-back sets, Re-Rise and Bone Lick.
So you say you're going to be on the strip? You on the stripper pole doing it where?
Yeah, I'm slinging some jokes at the Irish pub Re-Rise, and then I'm going to a barbecue joint at 10 called Bone Lick, where we get half off food and 2 free drinks. So that's the place for a broke comedian to be.
I don't know, that's right. You get the drink on and smack on your fingers at the barbecue.
They start the 2 free drinks because I didn't get any drinks last time I was there.
Yeah, you get 2 free drinks and half off food.
Awesome.
But I usually get my mac and cheese for free.
Who's that co-star right there talking to you, Kelly?
That's AK. We're going up on the same show tonight.
Awesome. AK, give us a little insight on your, have you ever had stage fright, and what was that experience like?
I used to have the worst stage fright when I first got started, and my mouth would dry up, and my mind would go blank, and it was so bad that I would go through the whole thing and completely forget what I said. Like, I have no clue.
God.
Now it's not so bad. Now, every now and then I get a little nervous if I have to start the show and the crowd doesn't seem into it. But that's not really stage fright. That's just, I don't know what you call that. Let's see. I don't know, like real stage fright. I kind of don't really get that anymore. But I got it real bad in the beginning. You know what? When I had to perform in front of my teacher, the person who taught me how to do stand-up up in New York, I would perform all over the place, big crowd, small crowd, didn't matter. But for some reason, whenever I went up in front of her, I got extra nervous. But I think it was just because I really wanted to impress her. That was
right.
Right.
So you putting that pressure on yourself, really and truly, right?
I put that pressure on myself, but I tell anybody that's worried about having stage fright, I tell them don't do stuff like drink, before you go up. That's not going to do it. That just makes you sound stupid when you get up there. Don't smoke, a joint, 5 minutes before you go up there because that's not going to help you. You're going to run into the same issue. You're just going to sound crazy. The only way to get over stage fright is to keep going up on stage.
That's what's up. So I'm going to tell Kelly and AK, make sure, if you're not already, I know a lot of us are already Facebook friends, but to our listening audience, make sure you tweet at Loudmouth, LOUDDMOUTH, and when you tweet, make sure you say I'm on air so we can make sure we share you guys out to our listening audience, and you can use the hashtag in the studio so we can make marks of you guys being on the show, okay?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, you guys stay on as long as you can. Thank you guys.
Okay,
Gina back. Did she drop her order?
I don't know. See, is Katrina still on the line, Sonny?
Yeah.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Hi. Yes, I'm on.
Hey, Katrina.
Hey, Katrina.
Hi. How are you?
We're doing fabulous. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so happy to hear women doing this thing, putting this together. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, honey. I tried to be a stripper. That didn't work. I had to kind of stop. I fell off the pole really hard one night, and I just had to kind of cut it short, child. So I had to do something. You know what I'm saying? Anything that didn't require me to have to hold on tight. So tell us about you. Tell us your name, where you from. Have you ever had experience with stage fright?
Absolutely. I'm dealing with stage fright right now. The gas bubbles are really, that's how my stage fright goes. My stomach starts hurting pretty bad. And so I have to hold it in. Is that TMI? I'm sorry, that's too much information. But my name is Katrina. What else to know about me? I'm actually in Philadelphia right now. I'm ready to get on stage at this comedy spot called the Comedy Cabaret.
You're in Philly? You said you're in Philly?
Yes, I'm in Philly.
Okay, where are you doing your set at tonight?
It's called the Comedy Cabaret in Northeast Philadelphia.
All right.
And it's a good spot. It's a good room. So I'm standing outside. I'm sorry, because I'm number 13, so I think I'm coming up soon, but yeah.
Wow. You're number 13 on the show tonight? Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, that'll make you scared as hell. So tell us, have you ever had an experience of stage fright? How long have you been doing comedy, first and foremost?
Well, to answer your first question, I always deal with stage fright. It's very rare that I'm not scared before I go on stage. And Julie can attest to it. The way I deal with it is I just write and rewrite my jokes over and over and over again, and I try to just focus on that. Kelly, is that her name? Who's just on?
Yeah, that was Kelly.
Uh-huh. Yes. Hi, AK. How are you doing? I missed you.
Hey, Katrina.
Hi. She was absolutely correct. I mean, it goes both ways, right? So if the show is going really good, that can be intimidating, you know. And then if it's bombing, then you feel the pressure. At the end of the day, you just have to. It's all mental. I don't know. That's how it is for me personally. I just try to be confident, but it's really hard when you're trying out new material. Like tonight, I'm trying out some new jokes. So we'll just see how it goes and.
Okay, so awesome. Let me ask you this too, because you hit on something. Do you believe that a lot of the pressure that may equate to some of your feelings of stage fright can be because of the comics before you? Anybody?
Some of it, yeah. I mean, I think it's a lot of different factors. It can be the comics before you. It can also be the audience. I try to read every audience, so. Sometimes I've gone somewhere and I have a set in my mind and I get there and maybe I'm thinking this might not fit the demographics, so I got to hurry up and try to rearrange some things or, make it relevant.
Okay.
So it's a lot of different things.
Okay. Now, do you do a lot of urban comedy?
Like, think about what Katrina said.
Is that AK?
Nervous. Yeah, I'm always really concerned when like, everybody's not doing well. Like, that throws me off.
Oh, wow. So the energy of the other comics is going to start playing on you.
Well, it's not the comics, because I can see comics, who I know they deliver the same way each and every single time, and you can tell it's the crowd. Like, the host can't get him involved. The opener can't get him involved. Like, they're just, it's like they're emotionally fighting the show that they paid to show up to go to, And it's like, are you kidding me? All right, we're going to go ahead and fist fight our way through this. And but that's not stage fright. That's the energy when you meet now, which I have to fight through. Actually, some people don't like going up after someone who's done really well, or going up after somebody who's like a really big name, but I actually prefer that. Like, I like going either when somebody's really bad, because I see that as an opportunity for me to like just demolish it because their expectations are low, or if the person did really well, as long as the host doesn't as long as the host keeps it moving and doesn't throw off the energy. But if I get on stage right after somebody kills it, I feel like I can ride that out and do well. So that takes my brain out of the possible stage fright thing.
Okay, awesome. I don't know, AK, if it's you or Kelly. I know somebody said they were outside. There's a lot of feedback. So if you can get away, if you can, in a little cubby where the street is not so close to you, or, a lot of traffic isn't behind you, it would be helpful, because you're saying some really good stuff, and I want to be able to make sure that everybody can hear you. And, is Katrina still there and Kelly still there too?
Yes. Sorry, that was
okay.
my
I had
fault.
somebody else in the background that said, "Can you hear me?" And I know I heard him as a gentleman. Who else is on the line with us?
Can you hear me now?
I've been hearing you. Who is this, sweetie?
It's Brent Starr.
Hey. Brent Starr. What do you think you are? Say what?
Y'all are saying some really good stuff. Really, really good stuff.
Awesome. What's up, Brett? Welcome to In the Studio with Sonny. How's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You're doing good. You're on the air with Sonny and Julie. Julie, you still with us?
I am still with you guys. I'm just
on the phone. Let me Brent, how do I get on No Live Animals? What is the vetting process that is required to get on that show?
On what show?
On the No Live Animals show.
Well, you can't, because No Live Animals that has changed. It's now going to be called the Brent Starr Variety Show, and it's going to be once a month.
Aha!
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's brand new. So you heard it first on this show.
You heard it live on Loudmouth Radio first. Wow.
And do you
you have to stay track because you're one of the most confident.
Okay,
Someone
somebody
is breaking up really bad.
You're breaking up real bad. Yeah.
Well, I have to run, y'all. Can I? This is Katrina. I'm sorry. I gotta go back inside. But it has been so awesome talking to you. Yes.
I miss you, buddy. I miss you, little sister.
I miss you too. I'll be in Atlanta soon, so Julie, I will let you know because I have to stalk you and everyone else. Brent Star, I love you. I miss you. Maybe we can have children one day.
I miss you too.
AK, miss you. Love you. Guys.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Right,
thank you so
guys.
much for joining us. Now,
No problem.
We still have a few people on the line. Thank you, sweetheart.
Bye,
you guys
Katrina.
are live with. You guys are live in the studio with Sonny, and we have some awesome people on the line with us. My special correspondent, Julie Osborne, is on the line. We got comedians. Hey. Katrina Braxton's been on here. Kelly Stillman, Brent Starr, AK, where you at? And
right here.
Right there. We're supposed to be really. I think this information is going to be very insightful for a lot of people because. I've seen instances, and you guys tell me if you've had this experience. Julie hosts like I do a lot with my shows when I feature my Loud My comedy shows. And, it's so important that the host does give good energy. Have you ever had a situation where you've been in a comedy room or, on stage where the host brought you in so flat that it felt like they were setting you up for failure with the audience? Anybody ever had that experience before?
Every time I go to Uptown.
Oh, shit. Do you want to think about it? I was just saying.
Was that too quick? Did I answer too fast? Somebody answered too
I
fast.
don't think so. You want to re-embrace that one? I got you.
Yeah, as a host, I'm learning so much. I learn something every time I either see a comedy show or just from talking to other comedians. And again, just the energy in the room can be it's everything because everything is energy. And so sometimes, I've seen comics say it was the host, and sometimes I've heard hosts say to comedians, it's just one of those things where yes, the object is to get the audience to love you, appreciate you, and laugh. That's what you're there for. But there's also something that the comedian has to own is that getting up and doing the best you can no matter what. And so I continue to learn something, and sometimes I actually think the opposite. I want to make sure I do right by the comedians as a host. Sometimes I don't need to say shit in between sets because if the comedians are tearing it up, I need to keep it going.
Yeah,
and
man,
I've seen it sometimes, I need this. The show is really not about me. The show is about the comedians and the audience. I'm just there. I just want to make sure that the energy is set up, the comedians are set up for success. So I've had to learn some tough lessons, and sometimes it's not time for me to tell a damn joke about being a black woman with a white woman's name and I got a gay man's haircut. That has shit to do with nothing that anybody said. Fucking relevant. It's just the wrong time in the wrong audience. Like sometimes you just gotta, there's a whole, I'm learning from the comics, and from the audience that there's a whole rhythm. It's about chemistry. It's a combination of things that has to happen, to make it work.
A lot goes on that stage, man. And,
yes.
And you got to pay attention. You ever had somebody, let me ask y'all ever had somebody introduce you and just jack your name up to hell and it throwing you off going into your set?
I would like to piggyback off of Julie if I can, because
okay, who is this
your
speaking?
question.
I want to make sure the audience.
This is Brent Starr.
Okay, Brent. Okay, go ahead, babe.
I'm Brent Starr, sexy and available. Your question is kind of similar to have you ever gone on stage and think the host, set you up? And now you're saying, do you think they, blew your name up too far? I've been in that situation where, yes, it has thrown me off. But what Julia's saying, wonderful thing. And what AK said. Hello?
Y'all still there? Okay.
Go ahead, Brent.
No, y'all go ahead. Keep talking.
In combination with also what AK said earlier, that the more you do it, the less nervous you get, and it's really supposed to be about you getting up there to do your job. You're not supposed to be worried about how the host introduce you, because that can be a trap. Because like I said, I've been on both ends. So you're not supposed to care how to introduce you. Just go up there and do you. No one can tell you better than you.
True that. I have seen where people have had to reintroduce their damn self. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? And that's a part of what Brett is saying. Like, you have some comedians that slam it up so good that they don't even. You don't have to say their name. They'll come out there and make you as a host look like you just came from funeral services and shit. You know, it's just they're like, bitch, you need to go get my car or some shit. I'm superstar status right now. Yes. And it's just, it's just the truth, like it just comes about. I think my interpretation of you doing this show is, to talk to people, give your listeners an opportunity to, kind of think about when you want to do something that puts you in the public eye, the bottom line is that the stage fright is going to be there. The fear is going to be there. What I'm learning is there's some things you can do to kind of help you deal with stage fright. And for me, what I'm learning, the biggest thing is to be prepared. Like be prepared. There's some things that are just unknown that you just can't cope with and deal with, but you got to be able to somehow figure out a way to pull the energy of the crowd, or exchange of energy. I've seen some comedians that I consider. There's this cat, Stephen Knowles. I always tell him that when I watch his set, what I appreciate about his set is that I think that he takes the audience on a bus ride.
Who is this?
His name is Stephen Knowles.
Steve knows.
He's a local, he's a local comedian. Brent Starr is, and I want to give a shout out to Brent Starr because as a gay comic, he's all over the place. He has his own comedy. He has his own comedy show, not to mention other entertainment things that he's doing throughout the community. But I think it's awesome that, he has his own show once a month now at the Laughing Skull, so kudos to you for that. But Brent Starr is another person that I've seen him talk, tell jokes about just whatever, and he'll pull in the audience, and they're trying to figure out why does he have on lip gloss, and they still laughing.
No, it's not lip gloss. It is glitter lipstick. It's like he took a disco ball and smeared it on his lips, and that is not lip gloss. It's over the top. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing that human beings invented. That all right, I'm in there.
Yeah,
I'm on board.
Yeah, I don't know if Brent gonna show up at a show in drag, half drag, a thong, some jeans, some heels, some sneakers. We don't know what the hell Brent gonna do on stage. We just don't. Yes, gayness and confusion is what it is. I don't know, but it's funny. It's shit to me. So.
And that's what's up, man. You basically want to have information. What'd you say, Brett?
Oh, no,
that was AK talking.
I wanted to share something real quick before I went back in to get ready for my set. When I was in Jersey, there was a guy named Craig Sharf who told me the most important thing I ever heard about dealing with stage fright. He says, when you go up, you always care a little bit less about the audience than they care about you. And that was, when I heard that,
Wait a minute, say that one more time, because I want to make sure that was heard. Say that again.
When you go up, you always care just a little bit less about the audience than they care about you. And if you go with that mindset, like not that you just don't give a damn about what they think, but if you just care a little bit less about them than they care about you, then you'll be fine. And I heard that, the light bulb went off, and most of my stage fright issues went right out the window.
It takes the pressure
I
off.
like
right?
that. I like that.
Takes the pressure off.
Because that's what stage fright really is. You caring too much about what people are going to say, what they think.
Right.
Yeah. It is.
And I was just like Julie when I first started performing for the Straight People. I was just like Julie. Her story is so close to mine.
That's awesome. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to share this little tidbit. I remember I was doing a room one time, and my buddy, Rodney Perry, Rodney kind of shared some things with me. He was like, matter of fact, he started premising some jokes off of me from one night I was out with him. But he had said to me, like, this was like early on when I first met Rodney. He said, and I never really even thought about it, but he was like, yo, Sonny, embrace your lesbianism. Embrace this, embrace that, and just, let it go, let it hang. So everybody has their own little stature of where they want to do things, express things. Maybe, because at the end of the day, you want to be able to give things that people can relate to you and your story that you're providing on stage. You know what I'm saying? So, did we lose somebody?
No. Yeah, AK left. I was just going to say, Sonny, what you're saying, what Rodney, what he told you is so true, and it's something that I have to remind myself of. And and it's interesting because, it sounds like a conversation that I have with Brent Starr one-on-one sometimes, but, one of the things about doing any type of performing arts is that you have to be vulnerable, and I've had some comedians that I respect, like Keno Trice and some other comedians that I've talked to that have been, grinding, for 3 and 4 or 5, 6 years, is that you have to be vulnerable on stage.
Oh yeah.
And and it's hard. That's not easy to do that. But what I'm learning is that that sometimes the things that you are hiding from are the things that really make you amazing, because people are gonna see that truth, and they're gonna see, that what's genuine about you, and they'll appreciate that. And then you can be funny because you can laugh about what you don't understand about yourself, what you learned about yourself. And so I've had some events that have happened to me in the last 6 months to a year, and I never really talked about those things on stage. And then, just kind of trying to figure out how to take care of myself or whatever, I just never really took the time to really dig into the things that I don't really want to share with people, that there is a funny side to it. So, now I'm able to get back on stage like I was when I first started. So I will definitely be out more, hitting the stage. So people, please look me up on Facebook to find out where I'm going to be tomorrow night. We start the comedy competition at my sister's room. And then on Friday night at 6:30, I'm going to be at the Village Theater with some other females. I think Kelly Stone is performing, and Chelsea Taylor is going to be performing. So I definitely got to get out to Brent Starr's room. So that's about it for right now. I'm taking up too much time. Go ahead, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, I love Julie. Julie has always been real, in the comedy business. She's right. We do have a lot of one-on-one conversations, and I have to give a shout-out to Julie because she is like a pioneer in this town, because she's the only lesbian comedian that I know that is bringing comedy to the community, first of all, to our own community, as well as branching out to the straight community, because it's not – it can be frightening to perform in front of a bunch of straight folks. Probably as much as it was when Moms Mabley came out and she was doing this, as a black woman, for a lot of the white crowds. Sometimes I get my inspiration from them, to see what they were doing during a time when we had to enter in from the back of the restaurant and people were being lynched. That was a scary time. If they can do it, so can we. Exactly, and good point. And I'm gonna tell you guys, a couple years ago, because I had a comedy club that I opened up on the south side of Atlanta. Interesting enough, when I started out, and I'm going to just tell you just how trivial things can be. I'm going to share this tidbit. This is a vulnerable moment for me here. First and foremost, I opened it up in McDonough. If you guys are familiar with Metro Atlanta, McDonough is kind of like that spot where a lot of people don't experience or see a lot of nightlife. I live in the area, and I'm like, this is, I had a beautiful space, but I felt like, this would be a good place to kind of bring people in this area some good entertainment. Open up, got going, Hurricane, who's been in the business, Hurricane Andrew been in the business a long time. Hurricane was one of those, Rodney Perry, a lot of these guys were embracing and really telling me, that this was good stuff. And what was amazing, I had a session with D.L. Hughley, and D.L. was like, Sonny, you realize you were only one of 4 black-owned comedy clubs in the entire U.S. going at that moment. And so what started happening, my comics that were coming in and doing their thing, they started tweeting and Facebooking that, there's this black comedy club that's in McDonough. And what started happening, the words got twisted to where
so somehow or another, people started thinking it was a black-only club instead of the only black comedy club in Atlanta, because Uptown is not owned by black people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. So
like me?
Yeah, so I'm having this conversation with DL. Matter of fact, we were at Uptown. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at that moment, here it is, you know, other comedians showing love and, you know, really just trying to push it out there that, you know, we're there and this is an accomplishment. So I'm really excited about it, not knowing that. But anyway, gets going and everything. So then that area started having a stigma that, you know, it was, you know, like I said, a black-only comedy club. So, you know, you never know. You know, as a comedian, a lot of times people think it's only about slinging jokes. It's not. You never know when you're going to make an impact in a community, do something that ain't never been done in a community. And, you know, before I opened, I did a show in Morrow, which is south of the airport. And 5 out of my featured comedians were lesbians. You know what I'm saying? And the show was awesome, and the crowd was predominantly a straight crowd. You know what I'm saying? So they had
5 lesbians on one show?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Who is this? Who is this?
Shantae Wayans came out. Nika
Yo,
Russell.
who is that on the line? Who is this on the line?
Because that didn't sound like AK.
Yeah, we got somebody else that came in. Who we got that came in?
D'Amico.
What's up, D'Amico?
Oh, D'Amico.
What you doing?
He done dropped his beard white all in the background and shit like that. At least say hey, nigga. You know?
Hey, nigga, how you doing? I'm sorry, I was listening to the conversation. I just got intrigued by the part about the 5 lesbians on one show. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, D'Amico is definitely a straight man. Definitely, no doubt about it. That's a straight man right there. You said 5 lesbians, and he threw his dick on his face.
He was ready to jump.
Yes, ma'am.
That part got my my antennas up. Yeah.
Oh my God! He did nothing else but.
Yeah.
Well, look, welcome to the show in the studio with Sonny. We got Julie Osborne on the line. I think we still have Brent Stars on the line with us. Who else is still hanging in there? I think Gina G. She in there slinging some tables. Who else on the phone with us still?
I think it's just us 3 plus DeMarco.
Nice.
Man, you put an R on my name, Brent, again, goddammit. It's D'Amico.
Brent.
Oh, D'Amico.
Yeah.
Well, shit, we ain't never slept together, so I don't know everybody. I have to. You know what I'm saying?
This is live radio, ain't it? God, leave, boy, I tell you.
D'Amico, we talking about stage fright. Want to know, have you had the experience, how it went down, how you go through it, how you fight through it, and share with us, if you will.
Well, I guess, you know, I mean, I guess the more stuff you do, you know, it, you know, relax, I guess. That's why it's good to do some of the tougher little spots. Don't always do the easy little places. Challenge yourself, you know what I mean? If you challenge yourself more, then, you know, it'll be less stage fright. And I always say if you be prepared, then, you know, you won't, you know, whatever, you know. Prepare hard before, and then, you know, hey, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? But if you know in your heart and your mind that you prepared, you know what I mean, then you should be more anxious than scared. You know what I mean?
Well, do you also, like, I think we've all kind of said some different things. A lot of times, do you think the anxiousness is, you know, is playing a part in the stage fright? So can it swing to where, you know, during a set, you know, something happens, or have you guys ever been on stage doing the premise of a joke and forgot it? And then,
hate that. Yes,
you know,
yes.
into stage fright because you sit there looking like.
That's that preparation right there. You should never forget something that you say all the time. Think about your jokes that you say. You probably say them all the time. Then you
man, you know what? Look,
he
putting pressure on everybody. Now, let me say this. Now, I know majority of us started out on stage doing your damn Easter speech when you were 7 years old. You done sat there and practiced that thing for 5 weeks. Mama done said, you going to make me proud, baby. You go up there. You got the easiest speech in the world. You got the one scripture, Jesus wept. And you don't forget. Just sit there and say Jesus.
Y'all laughing, but I'm telling you, that's where I get my stage fright from, because my mom set me up for failure. No, we was supposed to at church during Easter Sunday, say a little Bible verse and shit. And my mom, she hadn't been taking me to church and shit.
Bible verse and shit together. I was just waiting.
Yes, I did. Because I'm bitter. I'm still bitter about it. Because I stood there in front of a church full of black folks looking at me with a whole bunch of church hats on and stuff, and then they told me to go up there and say a Bible scripture. I didn't know what to say. I just froze, and that's where my stage fright. That's where it started right there.
Well, can you give us a Bible verse right now, please, Jules?
Jesus wept, nigga.
Judging you when you were 7. I know it's tough.
And that's from the book of.
Man, you can't. Oh my God. Let me tell you something, but I'm telling you, because black folks don't be playing with you. You can't get your ass up there and be a half-stepping. So, D'Amico is right. I got to get out to the black folks, do some black folks.
Hey, man, I got to really, look, let's go deeper in religion. How many of y'all ever was put on the spot to say the Lord's Prayer and forgot it?
What I do is I wait to church services when everybody's saying it, and then I just move my lips and say watermelon. For some reason.
I just usually start out with the Lord is my shepherd, and then everybody else fill it in. I ain't got to remember the rest.
Man, there you go. Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He led me down, and I was on the walk of the faith of the last shepherd. So the supper.
I thought the Lord's Prayer started with Our Father.
Okay, moving on to the next thing. You are not going to show me up at this moment. I do not take the pressure. We got somebody else in on the line. Welcome to In the Studio with Sonny, you live caller.
Hey, this is sweet baby Keita.
Oh.
What's up, Keita?
Oh, trouble.
What's up, baby Keita?
She ain't bird calling.
Yes, I did.
I'm feeling like a villain.
Hey man, y'all, Live My Radio. Give shouts out to this one. I gotta give a moment. This one of my dogs. She was in the trenches with Sonny with Loud Mouth Screening Room. Wasn't it right, baby? That baby got up when it was 50 people in the room and when it was 1,000 people in the room. Am I saying it right, baby?
You are saying it right. I am down because I know women are moving forward in the comedy industry, and I just want to, make our presence known. So, I was backing you 3,000% because you were a black woman, and you were hustling, you were doing your thing, you own your own spot, and anything that I could do to make that a better venue, I came out, I showed my love, I did my time.
Yeah, man, she was scrubbing her ears when she had congestion in her throat. I ain't gonna let you joke so fast, Lakita.
That's beautiful, Kitty. Baby Kitty, that was so beautiful. You got me rubbing my kneecap. That was beautiful. That speech, that was beautiful, baby.
That was very nice.
Hey, Jules, be careful now. Kitty
better
walk the phone up at LA Fitness now. She the LA Fitness hoe. I'm gonna put it out there. Kitty,
as long as she ain't in the damn song, I'm putting some damn shea butter on her ass.
I pay my money every month. I'm supposed to be able to do everything I want to do at LA Fitness.
I'm gonna tell you something. If I see one more trick come in that damn song with a bucket of shea butter, I'm going off. I don't care. And I know y'all say that. I know that y'all say that snitches get stitches, but some shit is worth fighting for. I'm telling on a bitch. The next time they bring their stinking ass in there with some shea butter.
I came into the sauna, and it was a girl laying up there, and she was greasy as hell. And so I'm looking for my shea butter. I'm like, damn, my shea butter gone. And then the girl said, oh, that was yours? And I'm like, you just said use my shit? So I said, you owe me some money. So I'm thinking she's going towards her bag to get my money out. She goes and pull out a Vaseline container and give me back my shea butter. She really poured into another container.
No, ma'am.
Are you serious? I'm gonna need you not. What is up with y'all with the shea butter in the gym? Don't people look? Shea butter is not the deal when you working out. After the fact, maybe, but while you working out, really. That's not opening up your glands. That is clogging your damn pores. See, they got the wrong philosophy.
Did you just say, Negro, did you say glands? You said glands. You didn't say pores. You said they rub. Listen, I said they rub in their body, not their throat.
Your pores connected to your glands, ain't they? I'm saying your glands ain't connected to your pores. Ain't your throat connected to your ear that's connected to your throat?
Yes, it is. Yes.
I thought so. I was just saying. No pressure. So, Keita, you on the line. You joining us in. Have you had an experience with stage fright? That's our topic tonight. We've been putting it in. And be frank, baby. Be frank.
Stage fright. I'm going to tell you something. You know me. Once I got on them eyelashes, that's all the confidence I need. So I don't know. If I got my swag on, it's like nothing. Like I get a mic and I'm a totally different person. But if I ain't feeling like real fly or real sharp, then I'm kind of off my game. That just throws me out.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, is that Gina G?
Y'all still there?
Oh, my God.
Y'all trying to lose my job. Hey.
See, this is what happens when you waiting on tables at Fridays and you're coming back to the line.
I jump in whenever I interrupted. I am sorry.
That was Sweet Baby Keita.
Okay, Sweet Baby Keita.
I'm about to go. I'm about to head out of Mario's spot. Thanks for letting me call in, lady, and promote my show every day at the Mardi Gras, 886 Martin Luther King Drive. Come check me out.
Awesome.
Bunch
Make
of funny
sure
comedians
you tweet
there.
at Loudmouth, LOUDDMOUTH. Put your stuff out there, man. So make sure y'all tweeting when you guys, once you get off air with us, or tweet while you're on air with us. And appreciate you being on. And we're going to do a quick little commercial break real quick before we go ahead and let Sweet Baby Keita get back on and speak her thing, okay? Y'all hold on just one second.
Bye, Tamika.
Hey, baby. What's up, Mom? I'm about to get up out of here, heading to the other side of town.
Yes, I know you about to go out there and show out tonight at Mario's spot. I had to come home and cook for my kids. You know, Defects have been trying to catch up with me, I told you.
Yeah, you better take care
of
him.
Y'all some thugs.
Like you a good mama.
Commercial. Y'all just getting it in. I'm going to need y'all to hold that note for just a second because we want to make sure our media partners get their opportunity.
Did she just say defects, Jesus?
She did say defects. She did say defects.
They know you a bad mama down there, boy. I tell you what. So they be circling your block. They know your kids hang out at night and everything.
Okay, y'all, hold that note for 1 second, please. We'd like to thank all of our listeners for tuning in to loudmouthradio.com. This broadcast is being fed via live internet at blogtalkradio.com/loudmouthradio. If you want to talk to our guests tonight, call us in at the studio line, 347-826-7520. This show will be available for immediate download and archive after 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This show is actually being sponsored by Digimo Printing of Stockbridge, Georgia. Make sure you contact them today to get your printing. They're offering our Loudmouth Radio listeners the opportunity to get 250 business cards for $25. Also get 1,000 flyers plus 10 11x17 posters free for $80. If you need to have design work, it will be an extra fee. Contact them today, 770-506-2996. Also look them up online at digimoprinting.com. Be sure to let them know that Loudmouth Radio sent you to get those promotional specials. Also, for all our people that are walking, scrubbing, ain't got no way to get around, go to AtlantaCarFinders.com. They are the referral source to help you to get into your vehicle. Also, if you have a birthday this weekend, I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be first come, first serve. Frank Skis is giving away 10 VIP sections to birthday people this weekend. That includes VIP area, champagne, and a guest list. Email Janet at frankskis.com. Everybody, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all muting yourselves out for a second while we did that little commercial break.
No, it is. Gotta get that money, girl. Gotta get that money. You know what I mean?
I'm saying. Yeah, we gotta make sure our media partners get their love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we just want to let you know, too, that anybody who walking or scribbling and scrabbling, whatever, they can't afford to get no car. So, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, they can maybe carpool. They might carpool their money and make it happen. Them and the
For real?
I'm just saying. Let there be peace in the Middle East. I'm just saying, you never know. Hey, they carpool together on the bus. Like, yo, you put me on 500, I'll put my 500. Let's do it. They gonna live next door to each other.
You got it wrong. Well, I'm a chick. I put on some booty shorts so I can get a ride, nigga.
Oh my
Y'all
God!
too.
No, Sonny, how much
go,
can
man.
I get?
I gotta go, Keita. Hey, thank you, Sabrina, baby. I'll talk to you later, okay, Mama?
Much love.
All right. Remember,
All right, D'Amico.
every Sunday, Martin Luther King, Brent Starr, whoever's on the line still. Every Sunday, MLK Drive, 886, Mardi Gras, going down. So come check me out. Y'all ain't doing nothing. All right.
I ain't never heard nobody give a 5-minute leaving break.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a commercial.
What's on Sunday?
All right, I'm gone. No, but for real, you know, next week we're going to be here.
Church announcement. You just did church announcement, Sonny, so you can't. I'm just saying.
Who is that talking sexy in here?
Okay.
Well, you can't be on the line rubbing yourself in the broadcast.
Brent is on the line. Brent Starr is my star member of Chicks versus Boob. We
that
do
wasn't
a show.
that was me.
This internet radio. Don't be beeping out nothing, Keita.
That was me. That was Julie. That wasn't
that
Brent.
was Julie?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hell, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Keita, you can't be talking to no lesbian like that. That was Julie. That wasn't Brent. Shit.
That was Julie. I'm sorry.
So get yourself in a rut, Keita.
Who's on the line?
You better get yourself in a rut.
Julie.
Old folks say.
That's Julie Osborne, my special correspondent. I'm like, I don't know who doing the sexual healing on the phone. I'm like, who is that? I'm like, oh my God.
I didn't mean to confuse you, Keita. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Oh, sorry, boo. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. But Brent, you are still with us, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I want to meet Sonny. She sounds really fun. I want to meet her in person.
Oh, you haven't met Sonny in person?
It's
I don't think I have. Unless I'm getting her mixed up with somebody else.
No, you know what? We never met. We never physically met. I think you are right. We haven't physically met.
No,
where
you
are
say
you right
like
now,
we never
Boo?
met at the hotel.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
Wait a minute. So who we still got? We got Keita.
Yes.
Okay, I got a message. We're gonna have somebody else coming on. I was just trying to make sure I'm doing a roll call.
Okay.
Jules, you still there?
Yeah, ma'am, Miss Keita.
Hi,
I'm still here.
Awesome. So, Jules, you've had a situation where you've had some experiences that you shared. I know Keita's just coming in on the conversation, but I want to ask the room.
We were supposed to be asking Keita. I'm trying to get to know.
I'm going to elaborate on something that you spoke on in regards to where you started out, and you were in sometimes you were in places where you were feeling uncomfortable in your own silent thoughts, but you got kind of got through it, so you created your own space. So, Keita, I know that you've been rotating in different rooms throughout the area. Have you ever been in a space where you felt like, one, the host or even some of the other comics affected you on your performance?
Sometimes in the beginning it threw me off if we had some of the same subject matter. A lot of people always say somebody's stealing my jokes. I never say that because I feel like we're in the same earth, and we're going to have some of the same thoughts or some of the same, things happen to us. So it's the same subject matter when you're on stage to me. And if somebody is telling a joke and it has, like, real close to my content, now in my mind I'm saying, oh, boom, I can't say that joke. You know what I'm saying? So it's taking good jokes off my itinerary for what I'm going to say. Like, my lineup I already got in my head, I'm going to tell this joke, but now this person has told the same, almost content of my joke, so now I have to alleviate that joke and try to put something else in there.
Wow. So have you had a situation where, and I've been in some places where I've seen some comedians get, confrontational, where they felt like somebody was using the premise of a joke or something like that. Have you guys ever had somebody kind of use your whole premise of your joke and did it, and then you came behind them and was like, whoop? Has that happened to anybody on the line?
I mean, like I said, it is, somebody going to say some of the stuff similar to yours. I have been places where I've been out of town and I've heard somebody tell somebody joke. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's been cases where I've been somewhere and I'll be like, that's such and such joke, you know, and I won't even confront you unless I know for a fact that it is somebody else's joke and they tell it all the time. But I feel like people should be confronted. You should not be stealing people's material. Somebody sat down, thought about that, worked hard for that material. Stealing is wrong. But if you have the same premise and it's, you know, something like that joke, that's your joke. You just happen to have some of the same situations.
Uh-huh. How about, Star, you with us, babe?
I'm still here.
Have you had a circumstance in which somebody basically mimicked or did your whole premise? Have you ever had that situation happen?
No, I would probably freak out. However, by being in the straight scene a lot, there are a lot of times that I'm the only gay comedian, so every once in a while there'll be another gay comedian in the room. Then I'll be like, oh, no, he's going to get up there and probably talk about the same stuff I talk about, like to go through with another black female comedian. But everybody has their own story. I'm glad I'm the only me.
You are the only you. I love you, Brent. You're the only you.
And Brent and Keita, you know, guys, tell people how they can find you on Facebook.
Everybody had their own style, and Brent got this, like, wow effect. He came to Cats one night, and he had on this hot pink glitter lip gloss. It was the flyest. I loved it.
Yeah, that damn lip gloss got some
flyers
before you came on, too, Keita. We were talking about that lip gloss.
That lip gloss be popping. How you popping lip gloss? I be thinking my lip gloss popping and Brent gonna show up and out pop somebody. How you out pop me?
I don't know, because you are very, very, very girly. I do feel masculine around you, because you are super girly. And then when I get around Julie, I feel like a woman again.
You know, now,
oh my God,
you wrong for that. Yeah, you are wrong for that shit.
No worse. Sometimes Julia makes me feel like a lady.
Because I am a gentlewoman, okay, Trick?
Oh, my God.
Hilarious.
You was fighting on nobody else. He tried to call you a trucker. I ain't said it.
Yes, you did. That's what you said. That's okay. All the ladies that want to be treated like a lady, 404-285-5516. You heard Brent Star say it. The man with the glossy lips and the shiny wig. You heard it on air live.
Oh, my God. This is
Keita already said it sounds sexy. You said that. Thank you, Brent. I'll take that promotion.
That's right. That's right. But not that was a stamp of trucker. No, you were a trucker on us.
Yeah, Sonny, you slid that one in on me. That was some bullshit. I don't have no sleeves, no sleeveless shirts, so you wrong for that shit.
I think I thought he said you chew your gum to the side, so I didn't know what that meant. So we got somebody else joining us, and I'm going to bust you out right now. Is this my dog, Sue?
Yes, it is.
I told her she was taking a damn nap. I'm not taking. You know what, Julie? I know that's you. I'm old. I get now.
Where's Julie? Where's Julie? Julie who?
Oh, my God. When I tell you Sue, Jules was like, I was like, yeah, Sue probably going to be joining. She's talking about Sue taking a nap right now.
And Julie, next time I see her, Julie, we're going to get her ass beat, so.
See, there you go, Sue. You're going to have to take a nap and get up and eat a snack and shit first. But, you know, hey, I'm down for stuff with an old chick.
Check her sugar levels and all kind of shit to check the glucose.
But Julie kept talking and keeping me up. It was terrible.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I just snorted on air. Did y'all hear that? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I just realized I snorted on air. Oh, my God.
Here I am thinking I could catch some nice Z's on the way down. No. She kept talking.
I'm about to say, who using the gong in the background? Who is that?
Sue? You know
that gong in the background. You heard that?
That was Caucasian. Sue. Them Caucasian lesbians, you know they always got a dog rescue at the house. They always got some kind of animal rescue.
Do you hear her call me Caucasian? You hear that that Caucasian crap? I got called the Caucasian for 3 days.
As Jazz would say, our vanilla sisters and brothers. Oh, my God. So we have been talking about stage fright, and we want to hear and share your story if you've had an experience of stage fright, how you got through it.
I don't know if I would call it stage fright. The only thing I do is I get a little nervous because I'm anxious to get on, but I don't really get stage fright.
Yeah, Caucasians don't say stage fright.
No, Caucasians don't. Who was that?
Brent Star.
Hey, Brent. No, I wouldn't call it stage fright. My kind of nervous is good nervous. I usually look forward to it.
So has anybody ever been on stage and had a slight incident where you almost peed on yourself? You felt that little inch where it was like real close, but you pulled it back in? Anybody?
Come on now, Sonny, that's some bullshit.
Not me personally, but one night Julie.
Jules, the trucker chick. Oh my God.
Let me tell you, you must be talking about the white Julies who you talking about. You talking about me.
The African American Julie.
Oh.
Keita, your ass you breaking up in the background.
One night I was at Taboo 2, and it was me and Craig Reed, and he had went up first. And he was up there. I had ordered my food, and my food had came out when he got on stage. I took like 2 bites. I looked up. Craig was getting back down. I was like, it ain't been like 2 to 4 minutes. So he walked up to me. I was like, what happened? He said, Keita, you ain't going to believe this. I forgot my joke. I said, how the hell you forget your joke? You want me to sit there and tell him?
Oh, my God. Now, we did talk about that a little bit before y'all came on. If you ever been on stage and forgot your joke.
Oh, I normally do that if the joke is new. If the joke is brand new, yeah, I will forget it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be mad as hell when I get off. Oh, I'll be mad as hell when I get off stage.
So what you do, freelance? You be freestyling?
Mm-hmm.
So, Keita, he forgot his joke. And what he did, he came to you like he was joke rescue 911 or something?
Let me tell you something.
Trying to get on Brent's car, but y'all can come up off Brent.
Yeah, I'm just, let me tell you something. There is a formula to this telling joke shit, and kudos to the comedians that have a set and know it word for word verbatim. I'm fucking ADD. I'm not going to lie to y'all. For some reason, shit does not click. For me to say it 17 times in a row, I feel like it's a slow death for me, so I'm trying to figure out the damn equation. It's shit.
Oh my God.
I'm going to have to start writing shit on my forehead. I'm going to have to ask the audience to hold up some cue cards or something. I'm going to have a monkey on stage for me to hold up something, to whisper some shit. I got to do something, but I got to figure this shit out soon.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you ladies something? I know, Sonny, you're the host. I want to ask you guys something if I can.
Sure, go
ahead,
babe.
It took me all this time to realize when I get stage fright, it's when the joke is new. Because Julie will tell you most of my jokes come off the top of my head, but when the joke is new, I'm afraid that what if it's not funny? So do y'all have any advice? What do you do for brand spanking jokes?
With a brand new joke, if you put it in between 2 jokes work, that way, like you set it up. Right,
like
so if you set it up, like you have one good joke, you get a good laugh, then you bring in a new one, in, even if the new one doesn't work, the second one after that should work. You know what I mean? So you're bracketing it. You're putting it in between 2 good jokes.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to start calling new jokes sandwich jokes.
Yeah, that's exactly
you got to
have
a Neapolitan ice cream set up on that thing.
Brent, you apparently have been smoking weed again, and you got the money talking about sandwiches and shit. Once again.
You talking about once again.
Real quick. What about when you're on stage and you're telling jokes and you're kind of killing, but they done gave you like, I'm going to say 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You have that time span, but you got to wait on the crowd to stop laughing so that you can go into your next joke. They're taking your time up. You know what I'm saying? Like one time I told this lady, I said, don't be quiet. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I mean.
Whenever the crowd is going in like that, shit, let them.
Yep.
Okay.
Never step on a laugh. Never step on a laugh.
Especially a big laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got them going, Shorten. Just don't do as many jokes. It's better to have 10 good jokes than 15 so-so.
Yeah.
It's like when you with your trick, you let them lick your titties, but you don't give them none of this, stuff down there. Tease them.
You hold that between your legs. You hold your knees tight. Is that what you do?
You hold your knees tight and fall to the floor.
I don't even understand that. Jesus, I don't understand.
Can I say, you ladies, I have to also do a show tonight with Kelly and AK at the Bone Lick, so I have to go. So I'm gonna have to get off this conversation, but I really, really had a lot of fun.
Oh, you've been awesome.
And, you're a great host. And Julie, I love you. And Keith, I will be back with you with the chicks and the dicks.
I know that's right, though.
And by
that is awesome. So share with the room, babe, how they can find you. Facebook, Twitter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. For Facebook, it's facebook.com/Mr.BrentStar. And that's one R. That's BRENTSTLR. And then for Twitter, it's simple. It's just at Mr. Brent Star. No dots. Oh, I'm sorry. And I do my own variety show at the Laughing Skull every third Thursday of every month, and I host game shows. But if you go to my Facebook, you'll see my schedule.
Nice.
Very cool.
Thank you, honey. We appreciate your time with us tonight.
Thank you, ladies. Keep them laughing.
Brent, you gonna come out on a Thursday night?
Yeah, well, now I can't.
You need to come and get this money, honey. Come on and win that money, baby.
There is no
fee. There is no
this
fee.
week I'm going to be at the Green Room, so maybe I can do it next week.
It's every other Thursday night, baby. Next June the 20th is going to be the next one after tomorrow night. It starts back up tomorrow night.
Okay. We'll talk.
Huh?
I said we'll talk, baby.
Awesome. And Brent, make sure you follow us. If you guys want to tweet about our show tonight at Loudmouth. Brent, I just made sure I called up on you on Twitter there, babe. And use the hashtag in the studio. And, shouts out to our comedians that have been on tonight. Monsieur Star, we appreciate you gracing us with your presence. And we have someone else joining in. Is this Mr. J?
Yeah, this is Jay Ward. What's up?
Oh,
What's up,
Jay,
Jay?
thank you for doing it, baby. I love you, Jay. Thank you, baby.
He just sent me this whole crazy text message talking about, oh, my God, son, I just woke up. I was asleep. I was slobbing. I was like, we still here.
I was going to go to the punch slide tonight. Just fell asleep.
Oh, my God.
It's tough being a comedian.
Isn't it? The pressure's ridiculous.
Tough.
So Jules is on the line with us, Jay. Keita's on the line with us. Sue Ryerson, you still with us, babe, right?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
wonderful.
napping.
Jay,
I was taking a nap. You just woke me up again.
Awesome. Jay, we're talking about stage fright, babe. Have you had the experience? Can you share with us?
Well, I'm pretty good on stage fright because I do kids' birthday parties and all this stuff. So every now and again I get nervous when there's, it's important. So usually if I get nervous, I know it's important. Packed house at the punchline or something like that. But stage fright, I'm a pretty cool cucumber. Done a lot of plays and stuff over the years, so I've worked through a lot of it.
I know that's right.
I know that's not the most interesting answer, but that's.
Well, how long have you been doing comedy? Share that. And Sue, I want to have you answer this.
Sure.
Pete, I want you to answer this. So, Jay, how long have you been doing comedy?
Doing stand-up comedy for a year and a half.
Okay. So
And
you still a
I've
newbie?
been doing like kids' birthday parties, doing magic shows for 15 years, and I was a theater major, so I have a degree in theater. So, it's all branches off the same tree in a way.
Awesome.
Although stand-up comedy is the hardest by far.
Hell yeah, so I just say sit down shit. I'm just saying, no pressure off my back. I just sit down here. So how long have you been doing comedy, sweetie?
Wait, make sure Sue is not. Oh, shit, she's awake.
Julie, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you. Off and on for about 15, maybe 17 years altogether. Wasn't all at one time. It was spread out.
It was spread out?
Yeah. I did it when I was like in my 20s and early 30s, and then I started to back up again about 4 or 5 years ago.
You notice she ain't putting no more age behind that, Jules. You don't put the pressure on her now. You don't tell them business on her. So, Keita, you there? Did we lose Keita?
Uh-oh.
Keita and LA Fitness filling on people, so we'll...
right here. Girl, I'm folding
I
clothes.
thought she was gone. My bad. You there, Keita?
Yeah, I'm folding clothes and frying chicken.
Oh, my God. How long you been doing comedy, sweetie?
Okay, originally I was doing gospel comedy. I started out doing comedy at church or hosting things.
You did comedy at church?
Used to. Notice the word was used to.
I've heard your material.
Wait a second. No, hold on. Keita, no, sweet baby Keita. I have seen you perform at 255 and some other places, ma'am. I don't even know how you've been. What church are you doing this comedy at?
Fornicating.
Hey, I'm for real. I have some stuff on YouTube. You can go see. I entertained some seniors here recently. I do gospel comedy. That's how I started. But
wow. No.
The only way I was going to be able to really break into the industry, I had to start going to clubs. So I got a club set. That's why I'm not nervous, because I move jokes around in my mind as I'm on stage. My mind be working so fast, I don't have time to be nervous, but I always do. If I'm feeling a little apprehensive, I will have that glass of Moscato. That's a must. Sonny, you know about that. You used to have to have
Lord, she like, let me get the pink Moscato.
Yeah, I got to have that Moscato if I'm a little apprehensive. But other than that, I did start out doing gospel comedy. I mean, I could tell some of the cleanest jokes, and I could tell some of the grimiest jokes.
Yeah,
if you can do clean,
myself.
You'll make a fortune. Clean is the best way to go.
Absolutely.
I mean, I have done clean rooms. I've done Metro Fusion with Wall Street. I've done, and actually I got called in by Dennis Clark to do a show. I did a show with J. Anthony Brown in Mississippi. I've done clean sets. I've done a lot of clean
baby,
sets.
You sound like she's just defending herself. We believe you, baby. I believe you. No pressure.
I ain't got the
I would be terrified if I had to go to a church.
You know what, Keita? If you can do it, I can too. And I'm going to start with my first clean room by making sure I tell some jokes to myself after I clean up my room, because that's the only way that's going to happen.
All right.
That's the only way that's going to happen.
I'm gonna tell you guys. For the last couple of years, I've been doing doing an event for Zeta Phi Beta, one of the local chapters here, and one of the first conversations was the censorship. And when I tell you, and I'm gonna ask y'all this, because this is, for all of us that have the ability to slip one in every now and again, how much do you have to focus on some of the statements that you're making to make sure that you stay within the line? Because there's been a couple of times I had to kind of chew it up real quick. Anybody had any?
You said toot it up.
No, I have to chew it up. Like I'll be in the midst of something, and I see something that inspires me at that moment. Because I'm kind of like a lot like Brent. I have a lot like I come off the head so fast with stuff. And Keita tell you, I had like the catwalk. Keita.
That was so funny.
Oh my God! The catwalk piece, oh my God! I had an event, was a event for a fashion show, hair show / fashion show, and literally Jazzy co-hosted on the show with me. Matter of fact. And that's where we met. And it was so funny because we met, and it was just very improvisational all the way through. And it was so funny, this young, and this is the thing about it, man, a lot of our church was present, a lot of kids was in the room, and you just had those moments, man, where you had to catch yourself, because, baby, let me tell you, this chick had just went up, and she was modeling on this real revealing top. Sister girl did the catwalk, came back, and she was coming to step down, and there was an alignment of people on each side of the catwalk, and our pastor was sitting to the left as she was coming off the stage. Homegirl stepped down, and when I tell you Homegirl had a Janet Jackson moment, Baby, when I tell you the girls jumped out, like Bam Bam underneath the bra jumped out, like they was completely down.
So it was a bam bam, not just a bam. It was a bam and then another bam.
When I tell you, it was like bling bling bing, bam bam drum roll. And it was.
I had that to me at a club. I was doing this little.
Keita, this was doing. I mean, she was modeling, and the pastor, everybody, he was like, "Oh Lord!" Like literally. When I tell you I wanted to say something so off the wall, ridiculous, and I just had to say, "Oh, and we got Janet Jackson on the catwalk." And so the people in the back didn't know what happened, but all the men in the front got an eye full. Oh my God! And Jay, when I tell you, she tried to catch them girls, and them things was all over. Girl, when I tell you they was voluptuously laid out, it wasn't no catching them, honey.
Girl,
them jugglers rocked. It was hilarious. So when you have moments like that where you're not expecting things, because the first thing I wanted to say was "oh shit" for, I really did, and I just had to hold it together.
Yeah, I mean, why do a? Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
We got somebody that is joining in with us. Welcome, caller, to In the Studio. Who do we have on the line?
Mr. Janae with True Photography.
What's up? What's up, True? Everybody say hey to True Photography.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing? I got your message, so I called in.
What's up, everybody? We are on air with. We got Sue Rye. I'm gonna tell you right now, True. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You're on the line with nothing but jokesters. So
I'm here.
Keep your feelings off the line. Keep your feelings off the line.
You've been talking about movies and Janet Jackson and everything. I said, okay.
Yeah, ain't nobody safe in comedy. We got Sue Ryerson, Julie Osborne, Jay Ward, Sweet Baby Keita. True.
Okay, hey, everybody.
Where you calling from?
I'm in Georgia, Canton, Georgia.
Oh, y'all, she in Canton. Do you go to comedy shows in the area?
I don't know any of them. I just moved here.
Oh, so now we got to get
know
to the schedule.
I didn't know that they had phone service on Wednesday nights in Canton, so you're doing good.
It's hard to get phone service just in the house.
Yeah,
hey man, you know you got two Coca-Cola cans.
They got the party lines. They got the party lines at Canton.
You calling from a landline. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm calling from the cell phone, but I'm surprised they let black people get through.
Oh, my God.
I thought you was calling from a landline. I was going to tell you, don't you turn too many times, get caught up in that cord, baby. Don't do that.
Who do cords anymore? I don't even know who has a house phone. My grandparents got cell phones now.
Jules, you know she had to, when she picked up the dial, she had to ask the operator for the switch number.
Nobody but each other.
Okay. So, Drew, you're listening in on us. We've been talking about stage fright. Tell us about you and what you got going on. What you do?
Well, I do photography. I come to you. I do events, parties, whatever you got the money for, I go to.
Okay, that's good. You got a whole bunch of people that's trying to put themselves out there, y'all. So you might want to try to, support some of these comics and get with them and see about doing their photo shoots.
Well,
now, I will tell you true. If they're trying to lure you to somewhere that don't have a stage, I would be leery.
Yep. Well, I mean, I check out places before I go there.
Hey, Jay, get the van and come pick me up, and we'll scoop up True. How about that?
Hell no, I ain't getting no van.
Oh, my God. That sounds like a kidnapping.
Y'all trying to kidnap him, bro.
No, that's all.
You say that now, but we got lollipops and ice cream.
Yeah, they got a stage in his van. They got a stage in his van, so you're going to be all right.
That's right.
As long as it's right.
Called backdoor jokes.
To the microphone.
Oh, Lord. He had a megaphone on top of the van, Jules.
So what color is the van, black or white?
I don't know, but Jay said that he'll motorboat for payment. That's all I know. He'll motorboat.
Right.
Hell no. It won't be the first time.
To get off the line. Ooh, I got to finish cooking.
Hey, make sure you wipe the walls off and everything. You said you was frying chicken, right?
I know you're not frying chicken at 11 o'clock at night. 11 o'clock at night. That's why your kids can't focus in school, because you feeding them fried chicken at 12 o'clock in the morning.
Julie, it's summer.
They go to bed with greasy thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you. Listen, this is for radio. I hope bleep this out. But I really am not going to feed them. What I do is cook and take a picture of the food that I cook so they'll know that they did. You know, I attempted to feed them. I try to do my thing.
You attempted so you can't cook, right?
Yeah. What the hell is that? A damn Instagram tease? What the hell?
Yeah, I take pictures and be like, yeah.
Oh, my God. While y'all playing, she probably be on Rachel Ray taking pictures of her food off her site, talking about this what she done made for dinner.
Damn thing.
So damn well she don't even know how to boil chicken and fry rice.
It's going to be a soup wrong. It's going to be wrong. People ain't going to take off points because I spelled the shit wrong. They didn't
damn
shame.
Oh my God, we got to pause for a commercial break, y'all. On that hold that whole thought for 1 second, please, guys.
Okay.
That was a long ass drum roll, wasn't it? I didn't really have nothing to say. I just wanted to put the drum roll in there. I'm just kidding. Hold on, y'all. Hold that thought. We want to thank all of our listeners for tuning in to Loudmouth Radio. If you have a small business, you want to push your business out, contact the Loudmouth Media office at 706-363-3895 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Friday. Connect with us. We'll help you get your business pushed out. We have a great opportunity for your business to be advertised while on our broadcast, as well as being fed into our social media mix. And we're offering great opportunities for you to have on-remote broadcasts at your location. So contact us today. Look us up online. Google Loudmouth Radio. You'll see our full lineup each and every week. You'll be able to archive all our shows, put your business up ahead, let Loudmouth empower, inspire, and entertain you. We want to thank all of our sponsors, Fletcher & Sons Auto 2 Repair of Jonesboro, Georgia, Digimo Printing of Stockbridge, Georgia, AtlantaCarFinders.com, and also shouts out to Frank Skis. Don't forget, if you have a birthday this weekend, don't wait. I'm sure this is going to go fast. 10 opportunities for somebody that has a birthday to get a VIP section, champagne, and their guest list at Frank Skis. Make sure you email Janet at frankskis.com. All right, y'all, we got Sue Rice and my special correspondent, Julie Osborne of Julie Osborne Entertainment, Jay Ward, sweet baby Lakita Cromer's on the line, and we got a faithful listener, True Photography, out of Canton, Georgia, where no phone lines don't work after 10, so you better hurry up and listen. Okay. And we're talking about stage fright. So if you guys just came into the show, don't fret. You can actually hear the broadcast after 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The download will be available. So everybody that's on air, tell people how they can connect with you. Jules, go first with it.
How they can connect with me? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I was Facebooking at that moment, but you can hit me up on Facebook. That's Julie.Osborne07. How you can find me. You can also see me on Thursday nights. Just starting tomorrow, we have a comedy competition at my sister's room starting at 9 p.m. So if you want to sign up to win a cash prize of $500, please see me tomorrow night at MSR. Hit me up on Facebook. I also have a comedy show once a month at my sister's room this month in June. It will be on the 29th, Saturday the 29th.
Awesome. Are you on Twitter?
Oh, yeah. No, I am not on Twitter, but also I am hosting a segment on June, I believe, the 15th at the Big Gay Game Show. I'll be hosting Minute to Win It. So there's several places you can catch me. Just hit me up on Facebook.
Awesome. And then Sweet Baby Keita, she done slid out, but you can look her up, Sweet Baby Keita, Lakita Cromer on Facebook. I already know where she is. Jay, you on the line with us, babe?
Oh, yeah,
I'm here.
Yep.
Jay, tell us how to find you, honey.
All right, my Twitter is at Jayward Comedy. It's JAYWARD Comedy. I do a room on Thursdays also. My sister's room is awesome. I wish I could make it out all the time. It's a great room. But I run a room called Sweetwater Bar and Grill in Duluth on Thursday nights at 8:30. And we have headliners every week. We got Reuben Warren this week. And we got Rob Hayes and Marcus Harvey coming up, so it's good weeks. And I do kids' birthday parties. I'll plug that. It's JWard ENT. It's in jwardentertainment.com. So I do magic shows and balloon animals, so feel free to hire me. And that's about it. I got a video. I talk about my video that's it got over 50,000 views in 3 days. It's slowed down, but it's called Epic Win. Hot Chick Heckler Makes Out with Fat Comedian. So check that out on YouTube.
Awesome.
That's about all.
Thank you, Jay. Sue, you there with us, baby? She's still taking a nap.
No, I'm not taking a nap.
Okay,
yeah,
Sue.
Sure.
Tell them how to connect with you, babe, and please share your project too.
Okay, they can just hit me up on Facebook right now. I'm getting ready to. I got a Twitter account. I don't even know what it is yet. They can just hit up Sue Ryerson. I don't even bother. I'm gonna have somebody do it for me. Sue Ryerson on Facebook, and I'm just finishing editing on my documentary about bipolar disorder. Should be done within the week.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Very cool.
Awesome. And our very own Jazzy Jones that has our Tuesday night show, The Bare Truth, she's a part of that project. Sue, congratulations. Yeah. I was there attending some of these shoots, and, man, they getting it in. So congratulations on that project. Keep us posted. Awesome. Who else we got on the line here with us?
True Photography. You forgot
True
about
Photography, me. Our faithful because you got about 5 more minutes of listening power. Tell people how they can connect with you. You know, they start clipping the lines at 10:05. I just want you to know. They be like, y'all using too much bandwidth, so they start seizing back.
Yeah, come on for the cup of power out now.
So how can we connect with you, babe?
Okay, well, they can reach me at my website. It's True Photography, True spelled TRU06.wix.com/True Photography. I come to you. I do parties, weddings, events, whatever you got. I can come and I come to you and I can print on site also. So if you need anything, give me a call or email me. Just go to the website and you can reach me anytime.
Awesome. She done put her soundbite in. That website was a little bit extremely long. I thought that was like, wait a minute, can she keep going? Can she keep going? So make sure you put that on.
Hey, my website's free, so I had to add the extra stuff in there.
I know that's right. Get it in, baby. Make it count. Make sure you guys tweet at Loudmouth and put your handle on there with the hashtag in the studio, so we make sure that we indicated you guys are on the show, so people can tune in and hear on air this fantastic show. If they missed the live broadcast, they can listen to it on demand, and share it with your friends. Let people be able to hear you on Loudmouth Radio. We're doing some great things, and tonight we talked about stage fright. Awesome show. People really were transparent about their experiences, and I'm sure that what you guys have shared tonight will be helpful to somebody else. So as we're wrapping up, I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for tuning in and talking and coming on the line. I really loved it, I really did.
Yes. Thank you for inviting me to call in.
Cool.
Yes, Sonny, appreciate
you're getting on.
It sounds like somebody else got cut off over there, so where y'all at?
Okay. So you got a request to say, your famous Tony piece. You want to drop that on us?
What? Oh, no, come on. It doesn't work over the phone.
It doesn't work over the phone, so there you go. One of our listeners is trying to is tweeting and asking for stuff. Hey, you got stalkers too. You gotta give them some glorification. You know what I'm saying?
Tony. Hey, what are you doing, Tony?
I love
it comes
it
so naturally to me.
Oh man, I don't want to be a freaking movie. I love it. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And we are broadcasting each and every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on Loudmouth Radio. Coming soon. Make sure you tune in. We'll have Sounds Underground with another one of our hosts. Sadiq Blue will be joining the team. We're excited for that to go down. And just continue to follow us. At loudmouth.com, which is our blog site. We post, we put comments. You guys can go on there and post and say things that you'd like to have go on the show. Email us at loudmouthmedia@gmail.com. Don't forget to put 2 Ds in Loudmouth. We want to make sure we also extend a big thank you to our media partners. These guys are very important to us. And I just want to thank every you guys calling in and tuning in. Jules, we'll get at it again next week, 8 p.m.
Absolutely.
Wednesday night in the studio with Sonny, special correspondent Julie Osborne of Julie Osborne Entertainment. And we want to tell everybody thank you tonight for tuning in. Y'all have a great night.
Good job, Sonny.
Thank you.
All right, Sonny. It's nice talking to you, but I got to put my little one to bed.